Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts, and toy collectors? I bring you yet again another Marvel Select review, and this one is the Winter Soldier, and this is the comic book accurate version. Very cool. Very happy to have gotten this. I've seen a couple of the 3¾ inch of the Winter Soldier for the movie Captain America. I gotta say, honestly, I just don't like it. It hasn't grown on me. I don't know if I ever will. It might, obviously opinions always change. But I like this one a lot. The only issue I have with it, and some people have said it, he looks a lot like Nightwing. So that's probably the only thing. Well, actually, better yet, really, he really looks more like the Red Hood from Red Hood and the Outlaws. So that's kind of what he looks like. He's kind of like mercenary type of thing or whatever not. But yeah, it is what it is, and he's still a pretty cool looking character. Again, front of the package, as you can see, Disney Store exclusive. I have no idea actually how long ago this came out, but I actually picked it up a few days ago. Side of the package, very nice picture of him. Let me kind of pan that up there a little bit so you can see. So yeah, there he is. He must be running away from an explosion he set up or whatever. Back of the package, as you can see there, that's what it's gonna hopefully look like. Hopefully all those pieces are actually there. And I am very glad that Marvel Select started adding again bios and stuff like that. And that's probably gonna be tough to see because I have a bright light. And focus. There you go. Hopefully you can pause it, whatever, and then that's the end of it right there. So hopefully you were able to see that okay. So normally I would cut it like I did Thanos if you did see that review, but I want to be able to piece them together and have them ready. So we'll fade to black and we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. And there he is out of the package. Unlike Thanos, I was actually really contemplating just open it so I just wouldn't have to do a cut. I'm really glad I did though. It took me literally like 5 minutes to get this guy out. They're still using the aluminum ties. So it's a pain in the butt to try to get off, and then obviously you don't want to make sure you don't break the weapons as they're coming out of the plastic container and whatever not. And then even to put this on, believe it or not, on mine, there's 3 hinges to put it in, so you have to trust me that there is 3 hinges. There's 3 hinges to plug it in, and they don't align well, so I actually had to shave one of the ends off. So, but other than that, though, I mean, I understand these things are made in factory, so it is what it is. The only other little issue that I have with him, I was trying to have him show you that he's pointing at you at the gun. I thought that would have been kind of cool. But unfortunately, the stock is so long, they will not let me get it close to his face, so he looks like he's actually looking out of the scope. So unfortunately, it's not perfect, unfortunately, but it is still a very cool character, a very cool toy too. So there's the front of him there, whatever not. Have a look here at you. So that looks pretty cool. That's a nice way to display him, I guess, too. The base is really nice. Again, I'm really happy that Marvel Select started putting bases in again. And some people will probably say, oh, they've always had bases. Yeah, they do, but they have like little crappy, just a base here. Nothing like this, like the first versions. For example, like, Punisher with the whole pinball machine, with the guy stuck into the pinball machine, stuff like that. Black Cat with the whole wall, the safe, Spidey in the background on the back of the building, whatever not. Things like that, that's what I'm talking about. Not just a stupid, just a base just to get you by. But yeah, this must be, I don't know, it looks like it could have been maybe a church or something, who knows? I don't know. Obviously he broke out of it, or I don't know, maybe he threw somebody inside, whatever not. The brick work is really nice too. That looks really cool. And this is all one solid piece. It's all molded. But it looks really cool. Now, the one thing I hadn't even noticed was he actually already has a submachine gun on his uniform. And I guess if you wanted to, you can take it off. I'm not going to, obviously, but you can if it bothers you for whatever reason. So this is his, one of his hand-to-hand combat weapons, as it's nice and short, and he can probably take corners and just shoot and whatever not. Long-range weapon, and then his sidearm, which is, I think, I forgot the name of it, and I apologize. I was gonna look it up, but it's definitely a German pistol. So it's really old school, so it's nice. So it is semi-automatic, but it is old school though. It's basically Megatron, if you can kind of notice it. So Walter PPK type of thing. Walter, 99, whatever. So, or P38, I should say. So, but yeah, so it does come with built-in hilt, and it's flexible. It's pretty nice. The weapon fits pretty decent. Holster, I should say, really. This actually latches off. This one came, it was I guess the plastic hadn't the machine didn't cut it well. So let me actually just bring that over here a little bit more. But so I just took a knife and I just kind of pricked it and I opened it up a little bit so you can holster it. And then this actually will holster, not perfectly, but if you wanted to, it will also holster too. There's a little hole there. I'll work on it next time. In terms of the figure himself, he looks really nice. The colors are really, really nice. I don't see too many blemishes. A little bit on the neck area there. I don't know if you can kind of see that well. Let me just do this. There you go. There's a little blemish there, but you know, whatever. That's made because of the machine. The star looks really nice. There's a little red bleeding into the white, but that's okay. The pants look pretty decent. The boots look really nice. It's funny because they're boots, but then here they look like shoes. So it's kind of weird. His articulation's really well. He obviously can do splits, as you can see there. The bottom portion of his thigh moves near the knee area. Dual jointed knees. So he has one hinge there and another one right there. So that's really nice. So you can probably do some really nice dynamic posing. I'm not very good at them, so I'll let you ACBA guys do them and take the pictures and get the glory, as I'm horrible at them. But anyway, also his boot area, the upper, not the thigh, the shin area also moves. The bottom of his feet, he can kind of point down a little, not much up. There's not much movement because of the laces, unfortunately, and there's no pivot. So if you do want to move it, you just have to do that basically. So I don't want to mess with this. I don't want to get it too loose. This was nice and tight. He does not have any waist articulation. It looks like he does, but it looks like it might be glued. So I don't know. I don't want to mess with it. I just dropped this gun. That sucks. He does have an upper rib cage movement, or ab crunch, whatever you want to call it. It's not really an ab crunch. It doesn't move much, but he can turn, as you can see there. Obviously his hands 360, bicep movement, elbow movement, single joint on the elbow there, and his hands also turn 360, as you can see there. Pretty nice. And his head obviously turns all the way 360, so that's pretty cool. In terms of his weapons again, I like this submachine gun here. I think it's pretty free, and it's long enough where you can bring this down and he can hold it with one hand. As such. So that's not a very good pose, but I'm kind of cheating today. Instead of getting my arms wrapped around the camera, I'm kind of next to it just because I don't feel like moving. But as you can see, so that's another way that he can hold it. Now it's on this hand. If he wanted to, he can hold this pistol, which is pretty cool. My only gripe with him, obviously, and I understand, I mean, it is what it is. It's the way the sculptor decides to make the size of it. But in terms of, again, size, since I have been doing a lot of reviews in the past night, when you take, for example, my man here, Thanos, move him to the side here. When you put Thanos next to him, I mean, Thanos really should be a lot taller. Or Winter Soldier should just be a lot shorter, unfortunately. Yes, I know he's probably like 6'1" maybe at this point, 6'2", but Thanos is easily 7.5 feet, 8 feet tall, I believe. So again, if you're gonna display all these in a row, you might want to put the considerable short guys. For example, on my stand here, I would probably do this, and that looks okay, because obviously you can't at that point tell the difference, because now you have them on that type of shelf display. So that looks cool, and that's more than likely how I'll be able to display them. So there you go. So that's pretty much the end of this review here. I definitely highly recommend them. Unfortunately, the only place you can find them is at a Disney store, so I would definitely hop on that. Last thing, actually, before I sign off, so that's another one of the props, which is fine. I think it's really cool. It has the hammer and sickle there for Mother Russia. But what's hilarious is the fact that everything's in English. This side up, fragile, handle with care. Fragile electronic equipment, fragile. So that's kind of hilarious that it's a Russian themed box. There's probably, you know, some secret experiment or whatever, but everything's in English. So I thought that was kind of hilarious. So anyway, there you go. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching my reviews. I do highly appreciate it. Hope you've been enjoying some of these quick reviews that I've been trying to do. I don't want to try to dwell on, make them too long. I just kind of want to get the point across of what the toy can do and whatever not. So as always, please rate, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. I will see you guys later. Peace.